And obviously I'm not gonna skip any of these wonderful cutscenes that we're gonna enjoy during all the game.
Hey, let's start the game!
Let's start the game, boys! So after every cutscene I'm gonna try to explain what is happening.
Ah, Pepsiman, you got here just at the perfect time. I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there when I got a flat tire. There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi, and the word is that they're just about to riot. I plan to head over there as soon as I can fix this flat, but it looks like it's gonna take some time. Can't you do something, Pepsi Man?
So just in case that somebody got some doubts about what is happening, it looks like the only Pepsiman truck, the only Pepsi truck in all the city got a flat tire, and they try to refill the only vending machine of Pepsi in all the city. So before they can fix the tire, because they don't know how many times there's gonna take, Pepsiman needs to go and save the people, giving some Pepsi in order to prevent that they get thirsty. Okay, that's a good way to start. And that's my first failure in general for the marathon, because I suppose that's a glitchless marathon. Well, that's not a kind of glitch, but this can show the weird way about how the hitboxes of this game can work, because usually that animation happens when a car which is moving, and well, when a car is moving and Pepsiman touches a car, he flies away. But in this case, that car was parked, so since I used a little boost, the game detected it as if the car was moving instead of being parked. So sorry guys, I failed to everybody. Showing a glitch on a glitchless marathon. Well, as I've said before, we don't need to consider that as a glitch. We need to consider that as the weird hitboxes that this game has and all the collisions that it detects. So, getting back to the mission, Pepsiman needs to refill the only vending machine for now, or at least give some Pepsis to the people who want a Pepsi right now. And, well, I have to say that Pepsiman needs to refill one vending machine, but it looks like this is an only machine for Pepsiman. So this is the first ascent. There are 4 stages in total. Each stage has 3 ascents, 2 regular stages as the regular descents, and then a kind of boss fight that we're gonna look on a bit. So there's still time to move to the ascent 2 from this first stage. And also, since this is any percent plus cutscenes, I am gonna be running this as an any percent run, but letting the cutscenes play. So, which is the point of any percent? Any percent is basically beat the game, but since you can catch some Pepsi cans during all the stage, the only way that you can save time is just to avoid as many Pepsi cans as you can. There are some stages that you can finish them without any kind of Pepsi can. It's not impossible, but it's quite hard. That requires some practice. But sometimes in a marathon you cannot just try to focus and don't get any of them. You know, marathon purposes. So as less Pepsi cans I catch, it's gonna be better, because as you have seen at the end, there's a counter about how many Pepsi cans have you earned during all the stage. And in this case I just have 1. It shouldn't be perfect if you haven't catched that one, but it's fine. Because every time it plays a new record jingle, since you need to do the run on a fresh file. So if I haven't got any Pepsi cans, the jingle for the new record of Pepsi cans hasn't been appeared. So now it's time to move to the first boss battle of the game. And yes, this is the boss battle of this game. There's a big Pepsi can that it's chasing Pepsiman, but instead of going to the sidewalk, which I think that is the more secure way to beat this. It's better to go running randomly on the street while somebody puts all this random stuff on the street, on the road, so yeah, it's better. And this is a kind of auto-scroller. This takes like 1 minute. Probably if I don't get hit. Okay, that was pretty good. I haven't got any hits, so I'm glad with that. So on these boss battles, you just can get hit 3 times in a row. But every time you get hit, you get more close to the boss. So it gives you less time to react to your movements.
You're doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good.
Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
And remember guys, have a Pepsi. Now it's time to move to the second stage, and now we're gonna hear this wonderful speech about what is happening. Remember, flat tire on first stage, and second stage we have...
Pepsiman! There's a building on fire just ahead. We need to get there immediately, but look what's happened! According to reports I have heard, they got the fire under control, but there are some people that couldn't escape fast enough and are trapped on the roof. They are extremely exhausted, and it doesn't seem likely that we can get first aid to them in time. Can't you give them something to help revive them, Pepsiman?
So I think that in some way this has more sense at the first stage. Building on fire, everything is fine, the fire is under control, but the people still being on the building cannot be rescued for now, so while they wait, we need to go to help the firefighters to make that all the people that cannot get out of the building keep some control, keep calm, so it's time to keep moving again. Something else that I need to say is that every time that I get 10 Pepsi cans during a stage, if I got hit I can refill my health. So I hope that I don't get hit on this part because this is a bit hard for me. It's a bit tricky. Mostly tricky than hard. And also I just can get hit 3 times unless I refill my health. Okay, that was the first hit. I'm gonna try to don't get hit. So I can refill my health and I'm gonna be like nothing if I just catch another Pepsi can. Like this. But if I get hit 3 times but I cannot refill my health, that's a lost life, definitely. Okay, I'm glad that this stage went so fine. I usually on this stage catch more Pepsi cans, so I'm glad that I just have catch 13. Wasn't on purpose, but the part with the barrel, it's kinda tricky to avoid the Pepsi cans. And now it's time to move to the second ascent, and you need to learn something about Pepsiman is that you don't need to do what Pepsiman has done. That's something dangerous. So now it's time to move to the second ascent. Yeah, this game has 100%, but it's a less attractive category. It's a bit harder. I mean, if any percent trying to avoid the Pepsi cans is hard, 100%. And it's like any percent but slower. 100% is just to catch all 100 Pepsi cans, because each stage has 100 Pepsi cans, so 100% is just to catch all 100 Pepsi cans. But you can go on a kind of any person route, and when you finish the game, you unlock a free mode, which you can choose on stage, and you have 99 lives, and you can try to get all the Pepsi cans that you have missed. Okay, nice controller. So I think I need to do this again. Also, maybe on next stages I'm gonna... Okay, on this stage I'm gonna go for 25 Pepsi cans, because when you finish a stage, for every 25 Pepsi cans that you have, you can gain an extra life. And since I have died twice in the run, I need to gain some extra lives just in case. I mean, if I get a game over, it's not gonna be bad. Just if I just start one stage with one life and I make that Pepsiman lose that life because I can continue. But on the menu appears a continue option. Okay, and I feel kinda bad since I have forgot that I need to catch the Pepsi cans. So I'm not gonna earn the extra life, but I'm gonna lose time thanks to that extra Pepsi cans. But yeah. Well, Sloa, I should submit Pepsiman to complete it on, but you say that it needs to be mostly 100% completion of a game, so unless I decide to learn 100% and I get better on it, I should submit it. But if you don't have problems with any percent, count with me. So this is the second boss battle. Now this is a big truck of red pizza, and now you have seen what happens when you get damaged. Now I got more closer to the truck and I have less time to react for this obstacle. And also that likes helps me a bit to know what's gonna happen after, because there are some barrels that if I get stuck with them, I'm gonna get more and more closer to the truck. Okay, bless RNG, bless RNG, bless RNG. Okay, that was good. So well, I'm gonna the day when I decide to learn 100%, it's gonna be a completely done. It's gonna be a Pepsiman run and completely done, definitely slower. Maybe I'm gonna learn it one of these days, maybe, but this day is not that day. But guess what? Well, I'm gonna say it after this.
Pepsi for TV game.
And early advice, guys, remember Pepsi for TV game. And also, maybe you're not gonna have Pepsiman soon, but maybe you can have a dog completely done. Little spoiler.
Pepsiman, a plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down. Fortunately, no one was hurt or killed. But in the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert, and they are all exhausted. Another helicopter is on the way, but it looks like it's going to take some time. Isn't there anything we can do to help them until that helicopter arrives?
Okay. Emergency landing. Everybody's fine. They cannot. There's gonna take a little time until somebody can save that people. Okay, that wasn't what I was intending. I'm gonna try to receive some damage after this. Okay, forget what I've said. I'm gonna try to set up this again until I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's kinda better. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna refill my health. Okay. So we're fine now. We reached the first checkpoint. And now we're gonna have this truck with this wood. I'm gonna try to do something tricky. Okay, I haven't got it. So, as you can see, sometimes the wood can jump, so you need to do a slide. If it's up, if it's down, you need to jump. And there's a frame perfect trick to get. I'm gonna try to get it again. Okay, I haven't got it. Oh well, it's fine. I need to gain some extra life, so I need to touch this. Pepsi cans. And now I need to run faster because this motorbike guys got mad because I have to take their pets. Or maybe for another reason, but who cares? And I got hit by them. This is not good because I'm gonna need to start again. Sorry guys, I failed to you. But well, you know which is a good part of this? Then we're gonna have more Pepsiman for now. And yes, this is what I was referring, talking about be careful about don't dying. Okay, the trick hasn't worked and I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is it. Okay. Need to go faster. 1, 2. Okay. And we are safe up to this point. Let's try to catch some Pepsi cans and try to do this perfect trick that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it because I'm not so confident about what I'm doing and I have feeling now after the spawn and I need to be careful in the moment because I don't wanna lose another extra life. Okay, never mind. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hopefully, if nothing bad happens after this, we're gonna be able to finish under my estimate. My best time with cutscenes is 26, so I feel some confident about I'm gonna finish under the estimate. No, I'm lying. My best time with cutscenes I think is like a 25, close to 26. And I'm not getting it. Nice. Nice game, nice meme. Okay, I need to stop to do that, definitely. I need to escape from these guys, and this is bad since I have missed the checkpoint. And also, this is like if you were playing NES game since you just use the D-pad and you use 2 buttons. In this case I'm using the square button for the sliding and the dashing and cross for my jump. And this is a car. Perfect. If I should have gotten an extra can, that should be 2 extra lives, but unfortunately this is not the case. But yeah, who cares? So extra. So close and so far at the same time. So much time coming up to the second stage. Now really we are on the desert. On the desert. And now we need to avoid these bulls that appears randomly. And also for all the people who is arriving to the stream, keep watching because after this we're gonna have a wonderful race of Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix and then we're gonna have a huge Lane of Zelda glitchless block. So you're gonna love it. And also the first run of the Zelda block is a race also, so if you love the speedrunning races, you're gonna love definitely these runs. Okay, game? Okay, looks like the RNG gods are not helping me today. What the? Oh god, oh no, okay, definitely this is not my day. Oh, what a good joke. Oh no, it's time to keep going. Where are my Monkas? Where are my Phil's Batman? Where are my Pepsis? Okay, that was so dangerous. So dangerous. You spin me right now, baby, right now, like a Pepsiman. Pop up around. It's not supposed that I feel this. I don't know what I'm feeling this, but this is not happening. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not drinking enough Pepsi. That's my problem. But anyways, George, that one we have completed that part, so we need to keep going. Nope. Okay, 2 extra lives, and I don't know why my dash hasn't worked correctly there, but we beat it. It's time to move to the boss stage of this zone. And even if you wasn't finding any kind of logic to this game, believe me, up to this point, anything has sense. And yes, I think that this is impossible in real life, but this is a video game, who cares? It looks like even the nature hates Pepsiman, which is kinda awful, it's kinda bad, it's kinda sad. What is a lot for Pepsiman in the chat, guys? We need some love for Pepsiman. And also I need to be careful when I'm moving, because also some woods will fly up, and if I jump and I get touched by one of them, I'm gonna receive damage, and you know what happens with Pepsiman receive damage. And remember to stay hydrated, guys, drink water. And also drink some Pepsis. So romantic. Okay, now it's time to go to the last stage of the game. I'm not gonna say anything up to this point referring about explaining the cutscene. I hope that you can understand by yourself what is happening. Give that bot one Pepsi. And also, remember guys,
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for pizza. It's time to watch the last cutscene of the game, and I'm not gonna say anything. Take your own conclusions.
Pepsiman, it looks like the main computer of Pepsi City went out of control a little while ago from being overloaded. All the roads are affected by the computer and we can't move ahead. There isn't enough Pepsi for everyone, and violence has flared up amongst those wanting Pepsi. Exhausted people are collapsing because they can't refresh themselves with Pepsi. If it continues like this, there will be a worldwide shortage of Pepsi, and we'll have a real problem. Can't you do something to put the computer back in working order?
Pepsiman!
Fear like a Hazard mode activated. So it looks like the only way that we can get a new World War, which should be if the world runs out of tanks. So yay! That's the important plot of this last stage. Ban Silver Show, please. And again, this is kinda tricky, but as you play the game a lot, you need to remember everything. I mean, it's not a big deal to remember what you need to do. The problem is that sometimes, if you don't set up it correctly, something bad can happen. Well, the good part of this game is that if you remember correctly what to do, there's not a big problem. The problem is when the game doesn't want to recognize your inputs or wanna make you lose one life, like in that way. Okay. But don't worry, if stuff once, maybe next completion can have another Pepsiman run, and not just a run, a good race. I have somebody that maybe can help us, which is a better run than me, so yay. So if people want, they can make that on No Glitch Allow 3, we can have a great Pepsiman race. So now it's time to move to the real hard stage of the game, which is stage 4, Sand 2. Mostly the last part is the most complicated. And yeah, Pepsiman, it's a good meme. Something curious that I need to say about this game is that we are aware that the game was just a Japanese exclusive release. But in some parts of the world, like Latin America, which I am from, the game was so popular, and you know how? Thanks to the piracy. And that was beautiful because that was a time that we weren't focused on a gameplay. I mean, Japanese people haven't liked the game because the gameplay was horrible, the graphics was terrible and stuff like that. So, at that time, most of the people like me doesn't care about the graphics. Just if the game was fun to play, it was enough. And yeah, sometimes that put me a bit sad and nostalgic, and that was a time of my life when I was happy and I wasn't aware of it. So thanks to the piracy, this game was very well known. Many people recently started to play the game like some few years ago, but in my case I played this game for the first time back in 2002. And now since Emo Paradise died, we need to find the ease of this game on another website. Yeah, because I mean, this game was released on a time that we weren't used to the memes or something like that. So this was a kind of masterpiece that was released on the wrong time. TBH. And also, when I was a kid, this stage was a little nightmare for me. And okay, I have slide, I haven't asked you to run Pepsiman. So when I was a kid, this stage was a big nightmare for me, because the last part that we're gonna see on a while, if everything goes fine, it took me a lot of time to be able to beat it. And when I beat it, I was like, wait, what? All the time? It took me a huge amount of time to beat this? for this, just for this stage. Okay, this is the hardest part of the game. I'm gonna be quiet because the walls are so tight, so it's a bit hard to deal with this. Okay, that was bad. Okay, just in case, I'm gonna do a save state. Just in case that I fail. Just to finish the run. Or we can try to do some pulse Wolverine. Oh, come on. It's supposed that save states are banned, but since this is for a marathon, that doesn't care so much. Yay! First attempt! We got it, boys! And yeah, I'm aware that I'm out of estimate. But we just need to add one extra boss battle and one little cutscene with the credits and everything's gonna be fine. And yeah, boys, first try. So now it's time to go to the last stage and, well, Pepsiman, you have done it again. And okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there that makes it that big Pepsi can fall down, and again we have the little Pepsi can, and yay, this is the last boss of the game. Okay, it's not a GG, we haven't finished the run, we need to finish this last stage. So the time is gonna finish really when the game turns into a widescreen mode, which means that I lose the control of Pepsiman. It's gonna happen in some seconds if I don't choke this. Okay, never mind. Ready for the time. Uh-oh. Okay, another 1 minute. Okay, definitely, I hope you can apologize me, people. This wasn't my run, this wasn't my day. My runs to this marathon were on this day and definitely they weren't so good. I feel kinda disappointed and kinda upset with myself. But well, at least I hope that everybody enjoyed the run, if this was enjoyable in some way. But well, and let's see what happens. 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 Ready for the time, and time. Okay, that was a terrible run. But well, we are here because Pepsiman, it's okay, so well, I think that with this I finished with all my runs on this marathon. Yeah, 34, 44, so bad.
Yeah! Woo!
And yes, I got it!
Everybody Pepsi, Drink Pepsi!
And all the time, this is something personal because
Pepsi. Only my choice.
Pepsi, only my choice. Do you want a Pepsi right now? Go for it, Silver! It's never late for a Pepsi. So well, while we wait until the credits roll because this cutscene hasn't finished, I need to say, first of all, thanks to the people who is donating for the marathon. Also thanks for the guy, I don't remember unfortunately the name of the guy who donated for the Pepsiman run. And also thanks for the staff for considering me to run Snow Brothers and also Pepsiman, well, this second game as an incentive. If you wanna be, you can find him on Twitter. His name is Mike Butters. He has a profile pic, draw of him with Pepsiman.
Pepsi is...
And in some way I am aware that it's not good
Excuse me.
for our health to drink that amount of Pepsis. Oh well. This was Pepsiman. Keep watching the marathon because we're gonna have a good Dance and Revolution remix race between two amazing runners of this game, which are CMDR and Ruby. And after that we're gonna have an amazing and huge amazing Pepsiman, sorry, Zelda block. So well, thank you guys for having me on the marathon. Thanks for the staff for considering me into being on the marathon. Hope you enjoyed my runs, guys, and see you. Peace.